European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen was elected for a second term on Thursday after pledging to create a continental defence union and stay the course on Europe's green transition. The 720-member European Parliament approved her with 401 votes in favour, 284 against and 15 abstentions. She needed 361 votes to pass. Earlier, Green lawmakers in the European Parliament agreed to support Ursula von der Leyen, which increased her chances to win. And in an address to the European Parliament earlier in the day, von der Leyen laid out a programme focused on prosperity and security, shaped by the challenges of Russia's war in Ukraine, global economic competition and climate change.
A vision of a stronger Europe that delivers prosperity, that protects people and that defends democracy. A stronger Europe that delivers social fairness and supports people. A stronger Europe that implements what it agrees in a fair way and that sticks to the targets of the European Green Deal with pragmatism, technology neutrality and innovation.
For more on this, DD India's correspondent Alex Kadir has joined us now live from Brussels. Good evening to you, Alex. Did the contest go along expected lines, or was von der Leyen's margin of victory a surprise?
Well, it was certainly a surprise compared to what we've been hearing for the last couple of days and weeks. We expected her to squeak by the 361 MEPs she needed. Well, she got 40 more than that, 401, and that is the exact number of MEPs in her centrist coalition, the EPP, Renew and the S&D, the Socialists, altogether would make up 401 MEPs. Now, we know that some of her own coalition MEPs did not vote in support, and we know that the Greens, who are not in that coalition for now, did. And so you will have seen some of her coalition not voting for her, but enough from other parties supporting her to make up for that difference. Interestingly enough, Giorgia Meloni's Brothers of Italy party, the far-right Italian party, who had been neutral at the council, have now voted against Ursula von der Leyen. Giorgia Meloni still not very happy with the incumbent European Commission president. Nevertheless, she is through. This is the biggest hurdle for a European Commission president to clear, and it's certainly one she will be relieved to have done so with such a large margin, particularly because her speech this morning was very much described as a European Christmas tree, gifts for everybody, promises for a variety of parties. The challenge now will be she will need to deliver on those promises.
And Alex, what does this really mean in terms of an outcome for the EU's larger political narrative and how it will face challenges like Ukraine, climate change, immigration going forward?
Well, it means that there's going to be some challenges ahead for Ursula von der Leyen, because she has promised much tougher migration laws to make sure she had some support from far-right parties. She also promised to triple the number of coast and border guards the European Union has. But she's also promised not to compromise on her green agenda, her environmental targets that she set in her last administration. So clearly there will be some challenges along the road, because everything that she's promised is not compatible with every political party that she has promised them to, and that is certainly going to be a challenge. However, the reality of the European institutions, the way the power is divided between them, is that the European Commission still has far more power than the European Parliament, and therefore the re-election of Ursula von der Leyen, her approval from that European Parliament, does symbolize a certain amount of continuity, stability and similar policies. The focus will be different, the president will be the same, so it should indicate more stability for Europe for the 5 years to come.
All right, that sounds good. Thanks a lot for joining us for the moment, Alex.